Hello, welcome to FoxTalk, a new program from Lumos, where we interview some students and we share with you their experience, their struggles, so you can see what they went through, avoid some of the pitfalls, and also learn some of the things that you are concerned. I have with me today here Allen Vera.
Thank
Correct?
you. Yeah, it's correct. The struggle is real. No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm very happy to having me here. So thank you so much.
What happened? I thought the snow was already over. What is in your
Oh
hair?
my gosh, I knew it. You're gonna say something about it.
Alan is an old student. He's with us
Yes.
for almost 3 years.
Almost 3 years.
And every time he comes with a different hair color.
Yeah. So I mean, it's like different haircut and something like that. Actually, you can see that on the videos in Lumos Language School, but in Spanish, you
Yeah.
can see my haircut all through these years. So
That's right. He is with us. Well, I invite Alan today because we would like to share with some of our people that are watching us here. Alan, after 3 years, okay? First of all, where are you from?
I'm from the best city of the world. I'm just kidding. I'm from Cancun.
Cancun.
So yeah.
Why you don't
Mexico.
say I'm from Mexico?
Because it's kind of different. Cancun, you know, many people know where it's Cancun. So
Everybody knows where Mexico is too.
I know, but it's better if I say Cancun because
Um,
in that way everybody gonna tell me like,
Oh,
oh wow, you're
yeah.
from Cancun. Yeah,
That's
I love that
right.
reaction actually.
Yeah, that's good. Cancun.
Yes.
That means you spend all day on the beach.
Almost. I'm
Almost.
trying to.
Now, let me ask you this. Before you came to United States, did you speak any English?
No.
Nothing.
Nothing about it. I mean, all the time I work like a radio host and like a psychologist, and I never do or think to learn about English because I never use it. So
Need it.
there, exactly, I need to need it. So that's the reason I said like, no, I need to improve, and I do an effort to come here and try to learn something, and I want to do my master's degree, and actually my goal is doing my PhD on psychology. So that's
Then your English is very, very good.
thank you so much.
Which school do you go?
Lumos Language
Oh, you
School.
go
I'm
to
gonna
Lumos.
talking about it. Yeah.
That's good. That's why. Now, that's great. Now, Alan, tell me one thing here.
Yeah.
We were talking initially here, and you told me that your visa will expire next year.
Yeah. The next year, my visa they give it to me like for 4 years. So the next year is gonna be the last year. So my visa is gonna be over. So and that way I need to know how can I renew my visa.
This was not on the script, okay?
No,
Before
it's
we
not.
starting here, he came and say, "Hey, I have a question for you. My visa expires next year. What do we do?" So we will answer that during the interview. Well, as we say, visas on the passport only give you the ability to enter and exit the country. That means if they give you a visa for 4 years, they allowed you to enter the United States for 4 years without asking any permission additional. To stay in the United States, your I-20 is what will hold you here. That means it's not a big problem. Let's take two scenarios. For example, if next year when your visa expire and you want to stay in the United States, if you continue to study, everything is fine. You don't need the visa. But if you decide to go to Cancun, then
To where? To where?
to Cancun, yeah. No, he's from Cancun for sure. That's just kidding. But if you decide to go back to Cancun, when you come back, you need to have a valid visa. And since you have been for 3 years studying, you never did anything wrong, I think they can renew the visa
Right.
pretty easy. But visas are only intended to enter the country. To stay, the school will provide you the I-20 that will give you the legal status. But let me ask you this here. What was your biggest challenge when you came 3 years ago?
Obviously, my biggest challenge was the language, because when I came here, I didn't know anything about English, so I never spoke English or something. So Um, I'm trying to learn many slangs, and I give you some advice. If you're single, you need to go on dates because the beyond dating, it's pretty good. I mean, you need to go out of the package because or out of the box. Try to date with American people because in that way you can learn English, so they can help you to correct everything or your language. In that way, I improve my English all the time.
I mean, you didn't know what was a kiss.
Obviously,
Yeah,
some words,
some
you
of the
know,
words you
but
knew it.
for that you don't need words for that, you
Yeah.
know.
No,
So-
that's right. That's very, very good. Now, you have you were a professional in your country.
Yes, I am.
What did you do?
I am psychologist. I have a bachelor or
Psychology.
bachelor in psychology and a master degree as well in psychology. So that's what I do there. And I said like, no, I want to not. I am a big nerd person. I am so nerdy. So I like to be in the school all the time. So that's the reason I came here to do my another master degree on that. So yeah, and my goal is going to a PhD.
And you are alone here.
Well, no. Well, my sister, she lives
That's
here.
right.
She's a citizen, like so. That's the reason I came here because, yeah, for her.
And having a sister that was a citizen, did they ask about that during your interview?
Yeah, they asked me about it. Actually, they asked me like if you have a family here, and I told that always you need to tell the truth.
That's
So,
right. Remember, always tell the truth.
always you need to tell the truth because in that way they told me like, oh, what is the name of your sister, what is her status and that kind of thing, so they can search everything. So in that way they're gonna tell me like, because if you don't have any connection to here, I mean your family or something, they're gonna be weird because why Utah, you know? So in entire, like for example Los Angeles or New York or another part, why Utah? And I said because my sister, she lives here and I'm a member of the church and all the things. So,
Yeah, when I go to Mexico, they say, "Why Puebla? Why not go to Cancun?"
oh,
I
you know Puebla. Oh
of
my
course
god.
I know Puebla there. Yeah,
Yeah,
but
that's the reason.
it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is different when we.
Yeah, so in that way, they start to ask me about about my sister, what she doing here, and all of those things, and yeah. But you always need to tell the truth.
Okay, now let me ask you this here. You explained to me your project.
Yeah.
You have a bachelor's, you have a master's in your country.
Uh-huh.
You probably want to do another master's in the United States and maybe a PhD.
Yeah, exactly.
Good. And what level of English are you studying right now?
I'm in TOEFL.
TOEFL. For those that don't know that, we have 6 levels of English for learning English, and then we have one program that is a TOEFL preparation for students like Alan that already know English, but they get a confident on doing the test. Have you tried the TOEFL?
I never tried before, but
The real
haven't.
one, only the
No,
practice one.
yeah, only the practice. But I am encouraged to doing that this year because my goal is start to apply for my master's degree the next year in the beginning of the year. So that's the reason I am like very hard student right now to doing that.
Now, many of that they are watching us today here, they have goals like yours to come over and do a master's. Financially, is that possible?
It's obviously possible. Always you have a way to.
You
do
are a
that.
rich guy.
I am not, unfortunately. But no. I mean, here that you can apply for a loan, like in a bank or something like that, for have that money, and they are very responsible to you for pay all your career or your master degree, and after that, the government probably gonna help you to back return that money. So in that way, you can pay your entire scholarship or tuition.
But even being a foreigner, international student,
Yes,
can you
even
find loans?
Yes, exactly. That's the whole my classmates do in this year actually, and they start to apply for a loan, and after that they start. I mean, you need to have in your mind, what is your university you want to apply? Yeah, exactly. You have it's a long process, but here in Lumos they can help you to doing that. I mean, to start all the process as a commercial. So, but
Commercial.
yeah, you need to have in mind what is your university you want to go to study and do it everything on that. So in that way, the bank they're gonna asking you for many things, for many paperwork, for about your school or your background, and that way they can help you with that. Yeah,
Now,
but it's not impossible.
you mentioned that it will be weird when they say Utah. Then I ask you, why Utah?
Okay, before to came here, I don't under. I mean, beside of the church, I was like no reason to came here, and beside my sister as well. But Utah right now living here, it's very safe, and it's so tricky. Utah is tricky because when you go to another part, you expected to see the same thing like here, but no, it's not like a movie. For example, San Francisco. Oh my gosh, I was very excited to be in San Francisco because I always saw them watching movies and all the TV shows, and I said like, oh my gosh, San Francisco is gonna be lit. But no, that was like doesn't work like that because I went to there. That was so dirty. That kind of things. And Utah, it's very clean, the people is so polite. The traffic, I mean, sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not. But yeah, right now, this is the best place so far.
And that's true. Utah today concentrate in the very small space.
Yeah.
All the big companies on the software development, right? And this brings some young, smart, and young families
Exactly.
to Utah, and it make this very safe. When he mentioned, you probably caught that in the middle. You see, otherwise, not only for the church, the Mormon church has a big influence on this area here, right?
Of course.
Do you feel that a person that is not Mormon will have a problem living
No,
here?
don't change anything about it. I mean, like, if you're not like part of the church or LDS, don't change anything. I mean, it's good right now because I think the environment it's very chill and very like you feel safe. I mean, if you start to apply and your goal is came here with your family, it's a best place for raise your child and your kids and have your family here because it's the environment like for the family, you know. I mean, it's because the church as well.
Yeah, the church has a big influence.
Yep.
Now, Cancun, then Salt Lake.
It's a huge.
We have
difference.
snow
I know.
here. How did you cope with the weather?
That's an interesting question because I never gonna over it. I mean, I never.
Do you ski?
Of course not. I mean, I have a Caribbean body. You know, it's like I cannot doing that. I mean, I want to like for experience. You know, I mean, everyone gonna say like, oh my God, the snow is so beautiful, but live on the snow. I mean, every day it's kind of like. We just have 3 or 4 months now warm weather, you know, but all the time it's cold. But if you like the cold and the snow and that, this is a good place. I mean, I love the summer. That's the reason my break is always in the summer. So, and I can go to many places here in Utah and that kind of things. But I try to used to the snow and live with that. So
Have you ever had a car accident?
I never had.
No.
No.
That means
God.
to drive in the snow is not. It's difficult, right?
It's difficult. It's not like in movies, you know. It's kind of like very, very difficult. But you need to learn how drive in the snow because it's not the same thing like a drive with the wet road or something. It's so different. So you need to be careful on that, and you need to ask for if you came here and it's gonna be your first snow. Try to ask to one of your friends about how can I drive in the snow because it's too different and you need to have a good tires.
It's a little tricky.
Yes.
But all the roads are well prepared.
Yeah, but after that, you're gonna survive. Come on.
It's not that easy.
I am from Cancun. If you survive, you will be okay.
Now, let's talk about your preparation. 3 years ago, you were in Cancun, right?
Right.
And you were preparing to come to United States. How was your experience getting the visa?
Okay, my experience was like I was very nervous. I guess I don't know why, because I have tourist visa all the time since I was like a kid. So
I mean, you came to United States before.
yes, before obviously just for vacation and
You're a rich
with
guy.
I am not. Oh my
I
god.
think you are.
No. But I was living in before to came here. 1 year before, I was living in Madrid doing my master degree there, and I came to United States. And before of that, I was very nervous because I don't know if they're gonna give it to me like a visa or something, or they're gonna tell me no, your visa is declined, so something like that. And I was very nervous. But you know what? It's more you're nervous and you're fair about you don't get the visa that throw the process, because when you start there, I mean, the interview is gonna be like 4 minutes or 5. And they're gonna ask you the simple things like, what do you do right now? Where are you going? And how long you're gonna be there? And all of those things, you know? But if you're doing that and you're be honest and you all the time, you'll be like pretty chill and you be ready for that. Like, because I follow the advice from here, like, and actually, they start to prepare you to go to the interview with someone. Like, they start to doing a racer or something like that, race hall to be like in front of another consulate. So that's pretty good, and was more my fare than the real was.
The real thing. Yeah. Now, what level did you start here?
I start to level 2.
Level 2.
Yes, and
Yeah. Very good. Now,
how's going my English so far?
It's very good. It's very good. I like that. And tell me one thing. Did you work at school?
Yes.
Did you?
I did.
Yeah.
I did. I've been here in marketing, so this is the best department. Thank you so much. So I work here in the marketing department. So that was very good. I mean, working here because the environment is so cool. My coworkers are very good, so thank you so much.
Very good, very good. Well, Allen, thank you for sharing your history with us. Again, your English is very good. Yeah.
Thank you.
But I still think you're a rich guy from Cancun that came to Utah. Well, let's see.
Thank you so much.
That you have. Thank you again to following us on the social media. I hope that the FoxTalk today help you when some real experience that we have from real students. And we'll see you later. Bye-bye.